let's face it, we're all unique, every one of us, and no two are alike, and I think no two funeral services or memorial services should be alike. Well, the personalizing of a funeral service is something that, boy, we try and do for each and every individual that comes here, because let's face it, we're all unique, every one of us, and no two are alike, and I think no two funeral services or memorial services should be alike. So as far as personalization is concerned, I think that starts when we sit down with a family and you start to interact with them. You get to know that family a little bit, and that's where the first personalization, if that's the term that you'd like to use, that's where it begins. And you adapt to each individual, each family, and you respond differently. Now, beyond that, we have a number of different tools that are available to us that will assist in personalizing a service. And I'll suggest it to darn near every family that I see, and that would entail bringing in, say, memorabilia that would typify hobbies that person enjoyed, or places of travel, or different things that they loved doing, things that they were all about. And a good example there would be, and I've used this example many times, my mom's funeral service. I had one of her old hooked rugs, because she used to hook rugs when I was a kid. I can remember coming home and seeing Mom hooking rugs, and of course smoking a cigarette. That's what ended her life so prematurely. But at any rate, I had some of her hooked rugs there. We had, Mom was a champion bridge player, so I had a pack of cards and a bridge score pad there. Had some of her old crossword books. I had all kinds of pictures that involved Mom doing what she loved to do, being with her friends and traveling and what have you. And that certainly helps to personalize things as well. You can even personalize floral pieces. That might sound a bit odd, but floral arrangements can be personalized. And a good example, when I ordered an urn wreath for my father's memorial service, I asked them to put a couple of orchids in there, one symbolic of me and the other one symbolic of my brother. For other families, they may have a different flower that is symbolic of each of the grandkids or the children or the great-grandkids. So in each element of a funeral service, you certainly can personalize it, and I think it's key that you do that, because it has to reflect on that life lived. So personalization to me is absolutely key in arranging for a successful visitation, funeral service, memorial service, as the case may be.